afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. I think I'm on both platforms. Hello. So today, me and Sarah are going back to basics, especially with the very cold weather in Swaffham today. Knitwear was a fantastic option for us to style. You will be seeing lots of different knitwear. It is a styling video, but it is kind of a quick run through lots of the different styles of knitwear that we have in at the moment, and really how they should fit into your existing wardrobe if, like us, all you want is a capsule cohesive wardrobe. Hopefully we can help you with that with the knitwear today. So let me start. Sorry, I had a chocolate just before I came on and I clearly wasn't quite finished with it. So let me run through.
Picking your tooth.
Yeah. So I am styling the beautiful knitted dress that you can see under here. Let me talk you through the other items that I have. So I am going to tell you what this is and then take it off because it's too big for my head and it's wobbling. It obviously does have one of the pull strings inside so you can make it fit, but it's not mine, so I'm not going to. So this is the fedora hat. This is £29 in the sale. It's got feather detail. I love them. So let me just pop that down there, now that my head is not bobbling about. So I have got the beautiful heritage coat, £220, classic, stylish, goes with everything. I love the colour. I've got the Alex handbag for £79, again in a brown, really great neutral to have. And I have got the dark brown chunky knee-high boots, £121. Very limited sizing on those, ladies, but they are very comfortable, and I do love the chunky sole at the bottom. Now this is the knitted roll neck dress in beige melange, £75. I've done Lizzie's trick here of tucking in and not folding it out on the roll neck, much easier and quicker. So it's got loads of beautiful ribbed detailing, even down the arms. The arms are a fantastic length. I am a size about a 14 to 16 at the moment, and this is the size medium on me. So just bear that in mind. I mean, if you're very confident and you would like a fitted dress, then, you know, you go down to the small if you wanted to. But for me, I do like the way that it drapes and covers just what I want it to cover. And here's Sarah.
So ladies, the knitted dress is just the perfect dress for midwinter. It's cozy, it's warm, it's versatile. The two colours that we're showing you today will work with most wardrobes. And it's also a timeless piece. So it is ticking a lot of boxes. I'm wearing mine a bit more casually. So as you can see, I have got the long line roll neck one size cardigan on. It's got pockets, ladies. It's a one size. I'm a 14 to 16. So you can see how it's fitting me. I think it would easily go up to an 18. You probably don't want to be much smaller than a 12. And if you are petite, you don't want to be much smaller than a 14. At 5'6", it's to my mid-thigh. So this is a gorgeous piece. It's in our sale. They were £65. And I don't know what. Oh no, these aren't in the sale. Are these in the sale?
What's that?
No, they might not be in the sale. You're gonna have to find out the price on that one because I'm not sure what's going on with these. Anyway, gorgeous pieces, whether they're in the sale or not. I am actually styling this outfit to show you a completely different way of wearing your knitted dress. So I have the Caprice boots on, the long ones, they're fab. We are very limited with our footwear today. We've bought the world's supply of belts in, neither of us have bought any shoes. And at this time of the year, we're very, very limited on sizes. So it could be, ladies, as we go through this video, you're looking at us and thinking, well, I wouldn't wear that with that. That's why. The Isabel is just the most perfect bag. I fell in love with the Sophie. I still love my Sophie. I have so much rubbish in it. I actually have an Isabel as well as a makeup or a bag organizer. I need to go back to a smaller bag because otherwise I'm going to break my shoulders. The Isabel is 60 quid. Absolutely gorgeous. But I'm just going to take this off, pop it down here, and take off the cardi that may or may not be in the sale. But I just want to show you how flattering this is. I am actually in the small, ladies. I've got a small frame, big boobs, but I don't think actually that I'm in the wrong size. I'm going to come up close to the camera so that you can see the gorgeous detailing on this piece. And the great thing about the hack, where you roll the neckline in rather than out, is you can then determine where the neckline is going to be. So with this, I've actually taken it slightly higher to make it more of a funnel, because this funnel neckline is so on trend this season. If you see on Instagram, you'll see that all the coats have funnel necks. So I've taken mine slightly higher. Love this outfit. The dress is £75.
So my next outfit is showcasing the cardigan. So I have chosen this one in particular. This one is the Jensen cardigan in the colour oatmeal. It is really, really soft. It is like a lightweight, so it's a great layering piece, but actually it's also going to be taking you through to some more seasons, which is again what we all want. It's got really nice sort of ribbed effect here as well on the cuff, and it has got pearl buttons down it. Now you've probably seen everywhere, everybody is wearing these as tops, done up. So I mean, this could also work for perhaps those cardigans that you have in your wardrobe that you haven't pulled out in a long time. Perhaps you think they you know, they're not quite going with some tops that you've got to go underneath or something like that. Then do them up and wear them as a shirt themselves. And then when you need them as a layering piece, they're there in your wardrobe. So they're very versatile. I don't know whether I said, the Jensen cardigan is £60. It does also come in a beautiful grey colour. And we did also have a striped one with a black, it had like a black stripe, but I think that one may be limited sizing left on the stripy one. But they're very, very soft. They feel luxurious. I have got the Amy button through skirt on. This skirt is £60. I have forgotten my handbag. It's in my changing room. I wasn't going to be wearing these shoes literally until just before we came on, so I don't even have a price for them. I can tell you that they're the lower calf stretch boots, and that they're very, very comfortable, but I'm so sorry I don't actually have a price for those. So yes, this is how I would style this. Now this Amy skirt for me, as a pear shape, is fantastic because it is A-line. So it's coming in at my waist, which is my smallest part. It is then touching my hips, but actually because it comes out slightly here, it's bringing me some proportion. If this was, that would, you know, that would just look slightly mad. So so this is helping bring some proportion to my biggest point, which is my hips and the tops of my thighs. So I really, really like this skirt. It's very, very comfortable. It does have stretch in it. It does look like, you know, like a stiffer skirt, but it's not. It has got a fantastic stretch. I could do just about whatever I wanted in it. So so yes, that is my outfit for styling a done-up cardigan.
Right, so I'm going to start with the skirt as well, ladies, as I've got a very different body shape for Ellie. So we have got two amazing denim skirts in this season. As you can see, this one is very, very straight. Not sure if I should have turned around because I haven't actually inspected my back yet. Quick change. It's got a split to the mid-thigh on near 5'6". It's ending at mid-calf. I am straight up and straight down as far as my bottom half is concerned, and I'm a 10 to 12, and I am in the size 10 skirt, which I think is pretty fabulous. I've popped on narrow belt. This is the last one in medium. It's 20 in navy, it's 20 quid, but we do have some in small and large. The knitwear piece is this gorgeous vest. Now look at the lovely V on that. It is the sleeveless V-neck sweater, and it is £39. I'm going to come up so that hopefully you can see the ribbing. We have got this in camel and in cream as well. As we go through this video, you will see that Ali and I are probably wearing a lot of navy and not a lot of other colours, but it's to enable us to do some very quick changes. We have got a lot to get through this afternoon in the next 20 odd minutes. So we're going to talk to you about the other colours that we have, but a lot of what you see is actually going to be pretty much the same colour. I'm wearing it over this gorgeous striped, blue striped frill shirt from Blue 7. It's a really nice, heavy cotton, ladies, perfect for this time of year, and that is £49. I'm showing you the detailing on the cuff, which I haven't quite done up. The Barbara skirt is £89, and the boots I'm still wearing from my last outfit. Here comes Ellie.
Okay, and I am in clearly the same sweater, what do we call it? Sleeveless V-neck vest. I am in the size medium, so I have clearly styled it very differently. I have got wide leg jeans on. These are the Amy jeans, £84. Because I am pear-shaped and because I have gone wide on the bottom, I do need to go slightly more fitted on the top. So so that's why I've got a nice kind of crisp white shirt on, and then I've got the size medium in this V-neck pop over to again help bring some balance. If I was big on the top and big on the bottom, it's just going to make me look like a box. So I've also got broad shoulders, so I have that to think about as well. So underneath I have got the ruby white satin shirt from a Turner, £89. It has got the most beautiful collar. So this is the tulip neckline, very, very flattering, very easy to wear. I mean, obviously you can pop another layer on top of this, and having that collar coming out is still going to be beautiful. You know, a lovely blazer or, you know, one of our suede coats, something like that. It's going to look stunning just with this poking out. This is the size 14 that I'm wearing. That is probably the size that I would buy for this fitted look, the size 14, just so you're aware. And I also have the cowboy boots on the bottom, £74. These ones are the plain cowboy boots. We do also have a sparkly version of the cowboy boots as well, which we do have a few sizes left of, but they are lovely. They are to die for, and if you could have seen a bit more sparkle, I probably would have put them on with these, but the trousers, the jeans that I'm wearing are a 32-inch leg. So as Sarah said, this is available in a camel and like an ecru colour also. Do you know, either of those probably would have actually gone with this, that, you know, that would have been fine to go on top. I was thinking about handbags, and again, I have forgotten my handbag, so it was going to be a Davy Livy. It's just there. Let me show you. Look, this was it completed. So that's why I went navy here, because it was going to be this navy handbag with the tan handle. So the tan was going to match the shoes, and the navy was going to match the vest. So that was the idea. But clearly I don't know what I'm doing today. So that is my outfit for the V-neck.
Right, so I'm in the roll neck, ladies, and this is a gorgeous piece. It's in the sale. It's £29 and it's pure cotton. The reason I'm showing you like this is because you're going to see me in the bat wing towards the end of this video. And although I spend my life in roll necks, I always use them as layering pieces. And the I spend my life in fine knit roll necks. I always use them as layering pieces, so I wear something over them. And I just want to show you, this is why. So if you're booby like me, you are actually told that you should never ever wear them. But actually, you know, this is real life, and it is real life in Norfolk, and it is cold. So we just ignore that, and we wear what we want when we want it. So I wear roll necks and to keep me toasty and warm, but I put something over the top of them. Now it is usually a blazer or a coat or a gilet, but actually if you are obsessed as we are with sheer luxe, you will see that, I've forgotten, which designer was it, Ellie? Can you remember? One of the designers, anyway, put roll necks, cream roll necks, underneath all their models for this winter, and it's a trend that has caught on. So what I'm doing is I'm going back to about 1978, and I am wearing my fine knit roll neck underneath the stripy shirt that you saw me in the previous video. I'm not sure if I've put this on properly, put my specs on to see, but no, this is a fab outfit. Clearly in real life I would finish it with a belt just to really add to the outfit. The trousers are the Kimberleys. I haven't brought my bit of paper with me, but they're about 80 quid. I do know, however, that the cowboy boots are 74. So this is a way of integrating a fine knit roll neck into your wardrobe if you are big boobs, no bum.
And if you are no boobs and big bum, like me, this is how I do it. So I am a pear shape. So I am big, basically from here to here, and this is how I would incorporate a roll neck. Now, it's not technically a fine knit. This is, I think I've got it on back to front, look. I think, so this is more of a mid-weight roll neck, but it is still a fantastic layering piece, especially as the weather has turned very, very cold. So this is a great layering piece. What I've done is layered it with even more knitwear. So I've still got my Amy jeans on, I've still got my cowboy boots, but the roll neck is the Ella. And it is £45. It is also available in a bright pink as well. I think it's like a viscose mix, but it is very, very soft. And like I say, it is a mid-weight. It's somewhere between a lightweight and a heavyweight. And it's very, very comfortable. It's got lovely long arms, and it has some button detailing down it as well. Now it is one size, so it fits me fitted. I would say probably from about a size 8 to a 10, but you don't want to be much bigger than a size 16 for this roll neck. And of course it is going to be fitted on you if you are a 14 to 16. Over the top I've got the long line hooded coatigan. It's in the sale, it was 69, it's down to 29. I love this hooded jumper. Look, all of it, it's just beautiful. It's got a hood, love it. Great layering pieces. Here's Sarah.
Right, so at this time I can tell you how much the jeans are, and I think I've actually done the fly up, which helps. So this is, these are the Kimberley jeans. They're £81. So I do not have a bottom, but I have a waist. I'm in the 10 to 12, and I am a 10 to 12. So I would say that these jeans are fairly true to size. I think they're about a 31-inch leg, looking at where they fall on my cowboy boots. But they are incredibly comfortable, ladies, and I think they look fab. I have the spring version of these with the patch pockets at the front. So does Ellie. There's only one size left. In my size, there's only one left in these jeans, so I'm not really allowed to pull them yet. But yeah, I think I could if they're still here in a month or so's time, because I think they're fab. I too am wearing the heritage coat just to show you what an incredibly versatile piece it is. I'm wearing it dressed down. I'm in the size 14. I'm gonna whistle it off because, ladies, this is the sort of roll neck that I can wear. And the reason I can wear it is because it's slightly oversized, so I don't look quite so booby in it. and it's got this lovely texture. So when you're wearing neutral colours, they're roughly, you know, the same, well, roughly the same colour. When you're doing monochrome, that's the word I'm looking for, using different textures can create interest. If you're wearing the same colour and you're wearing the same colour, A, because it's simple, you don't have to think about it too hard, but also because it's incredibly flattering. So actually, I have 2 of these jumpers in this colour. They're both extra large. I've gone even larger in real life because I'm wearing them with my Ornica contour trousers. The roll neck is £75. The heritage coat is 220. My boots are 74.
Okay, so I'm here with a little bit of colour and also a hack for you. So I'm here to show you the crew neck jumper from Brandtex, one of my absolute favourite colours that we have. It's down to £29. It was £40 to begin with, which was a bargain in its own right. It's now down to £29, but of course we are very limited on sizes, ladies. So if you like the look of this, I'd probably go and have a look on the website now. Crew neck, really great shape for me. So I have got broad shoulders. I really don't have much of a bust. So this is a very flattering neckline, very easy to wear. If I wanted to change it up and pop either a shirt on underneath, or if I didn't want that bulk underneath it, I could obviously do one of our collars as well, just to mix it up and make it look a little bit different. And I did just want to show you, so this is the size large. This is the size that I would buy in real life. I do quite like the semi-fitted, still fits me nicely sort of around the hips, still fits me nicely on the cuffs as well, but I love the ribbed detailing on the crew neck. So let me show you my hack. So obviously I wouldn't typically wear it like this down. I would do a little tuck so that you are looking at closer to the smallest part of my body. But rather than tucking that in and getting all of that bulk that you can get around your the tops of your trousers, if you take a belt like so and put it to your smallest point, so my waist is here, and then you start pulling your jumper like so, and bear with, because obviously I am doing this in real time looking at myself on the camera, and just pull it to where it needs to be. Then you have cropped your jumper. It won't move, you know, your belt is in place, it's on your smallest point, so it shouldn't move up and it shouldn't move down, but you have cropped your jumper and now you don't have all of that bulk, especially if you're wearing thinner trousers perhaps that aren't jeans, and you know that kind of big bulky line that you get there, you don't have that. So there's a hack for you.
So Ellie's really lucky as a pear shape. She can wear most styles of jumpers. With my shape, because my bust is so much bigger than the rest of me, a crew neck jumper is not always the best option for me. Before I start talking about it, I want to show you this gorgeous detailing here. As you can see, ladies, I'm wearing navy again, but I am going to change colours soon. When I'm wearing a crew neck, what I want to do is I want to take the attention away from here. So I've done it by popping a shirt underneath. This does create quite a lot of bulk, which is why we always recommend that if you are wearing a jumper, instead of having a full shirt underneath, you pop under one of our insert collars. This is the Ingrid and it is £30. I, however, have chosen this gorgeous jumper from, gorgeous shirt from Eterna. I've got this collar popping out at the top, I've got the cuff popping out here, and you can see a little bit of the shirt at the bottom, and it's giving me some shape. I am just going to whistle this jumper off because I just want to show you this gorgeous shirt. How lovely is this, ladies? Isn't it fab? This is the 14. It is pulling slightly. I think if I were to actually buy this shirt, I might stick to the 14. No, I think it is pulling. I think I probably would actually go up to the 16, but that is my usual size in Eterna. a perfect shirt. Looks great in the winter, but ladies, you imagine this with white jeans in the summer, it's going to look fab.
So, colour, bright. So, look at this, it looks great on the camera as well. So, I am clearly now styling some colour into your wardrobe. I'm also talking a little bit about a different way of layering. So, clearly, earlier on, I was layering with even more, you know, knits for those cold days when you need a couple of knitwear items, you know, even indoors. But actually this, again, fantastic for this time of year. You can still pop a gilet on or something over this, your coat over it, but actually as you're going through into spring, it starts warming up, just a couple of layers that you need, then this is a fantastic way to do that. So the Helga, the V-neck, it is £39. Very soft. It is, so although it is one size like that, like the Ella polo neck was that I showed you 2 outfits ago, this one is slightly looser. It's sort of a semi-fitted. Now, clearly, it's one size. I'm a size 14 to 16 with broad shoulders. So just bear that in mind. Again, you probably don't want to be too much bigger than a 16 for this to get the, you know, the full effect of it. So it's nice and loose on me here, which is nice for me. So it helps to cover my hips slightly. But I have just matched it and layered it with one of our white 3/4 sleeve t-shirts. Of course, if it was long sleeve, I could have a nice little bit of white poking out there as well. And just a little bit of the white poking out underneath is very on trend and flattering also. So it just brings the whole outfit together and links it. This is, again, a really good shape for me. Clearly, I've got a crew neck, which we know is a good shape, and I've got a V-neck. So as Sarah said, I'm very lucky because of my shoulders and my boobs. I don't need to think about much up this way. When we start getting down this way, that's when I have to really think about how I'm styling items, trousers and skirts and that sort of business. But I really like the slightly cropped arm length on these as well. So even for you petites, you know, if you're between the sizes of about 8 to 10 to about 16, this is going to be a good one for you. It's, again, one of those, I'd call it a mid-weight. It's not quite a lightweight and it's not a heavyweight. So if you are a petite, the arm length will be fantastic for you as well. And as you can see, it's even got sort of the ribbing, is that what you call it? The kind of ribbed seam down the arm as well. So Sarah's just running off to get something, and then she is here. She's forgotten her scarf. She's gonna be warm. I love it though. I absolutely love this outfit. I think this might be my favourite one that you're wearing, actually, Sarah.
Oh, okay, so it might be worth all the fanning.
It might be, fingers crossed.
Okay, so clearly I'm not looking as glamorous as I had intended. But let's just suspend belief for a moment. So I just want to think, you ladies, to think about the colours that I'm wearing. So I have camel boots, I have camel trousers, and of course, an essential part of your knitted wardrobe is your scarf. And in this scarf, I have got camel and I have got ecru, which ties the outfit together with my teddy coat, and underneath I'm just going to show you the jumper in a minute, which are both in ecru. So these are pieces, ladies, that you could have purchased over the years, and a simple thing like a scarf, which will not break the bank, will tie it all together, especially if you remembered you were going to put this on before you came out of the changing room. So you just need to get the drift, because I can't really tie this on camera. So just have a little think about this. It's about buying colours and pieces that work with other pieces in your wardrobe. Items that you may well be able to wear for more than one season. So if I take off my gorgeous teddy, these jump-in pull-on jump-in jeans are a chino colour. They are a chino weight. They are spring trousers. With my gorgeous ecru teddy and this lovely batwing jumper with a loose roll neck or cowl collar. This is a really good shape for us booby ladies. I can move my spring trousers into the depths of winter. And then look, ladies, my accessories I'm keeping really, really simple with every outfit. So I've got these little, pull both ears and you can see them in each camera. Oh no, I've lost one. Let me move from camera to camera. These lovely little Diamante earrings from Envy. Both of these are Model Zone, and my little T-bar bracelet. I'd have to find my other earring. God knows where that's got to. But these are really, really gorgeous cuffs. But this is a summer belt, if I can actually unbelt it. Look at it, ladies. It's a jewelled belt. But don't put them away at the end of the summer. Make them work with your winter wardrobe. Love this outfit.
Right, here I am in another style, clearly still a blue, but we wanted to show you the mock neck. So if I get a little bit closer, you can see the detailing on it. So this is from Blooming's, £79 I want to say, although I didn't write it down. I'm sure it's £79. Again, for me, a mock neck is a very, very easy style to wear, yet it's going to keep me nice and warm because it's coming a little way up my neck. So this is going to be fantastic with a coat over it, with a gilet over it while you're inside. But actually, again, moving through the seasons, this is a lovely one to wear in the spring also, and actually a very nice spring colour, this one. I'm not quite sure what this colour is actually called online, probably something like denim or something along those lines. But I am in the size small. That is because we didn't have the size medium. So it's either between a small and a large, and because I'm in wide leg jeans, I didn't want to go big on top and big on the bottom. So that's why I have sized down. But in a lot of these knitwear items, ladies, you are certainly going to fit more than one size, and it does just depend what you are thinking of wearing it with, what you're thinking of layering it with, and if you want it to take you through different seasons. So like I say, I can certainly get away with the small, but you know, if I was buying it in real life, I'd probably buy the medium. And then if I wanted to go oversized, I'd buy the large and wear it with some skinnier jeans or trousers. So just think about that when you're ordering.
And as if by magic, I am wearing the large because I guessed what size I would be in, and I didn't guess quite right. Because I'm wearing slightly wider trousers, I probably should have gone with the medium. That would have given me a slightly better shape. Let me just pull it out, ladies, so that you can see how long it is. But as this gorgeous mock neck, I probably would wear with narrower trousers, then yeah, I probably in real life I would go for this large. I just wouldn't be wearing them with the trousers I've got on. The mock neck is great. It's slightly lower than a roll neck. It means that I could actually wear a collar underneath it. It's 100% cotton. It's from Blooming's, and yeah, I love this. Oh, you've got yours on there.
And I'm ready. So here I am in one of our firm favourites. We've got these in our wardrobes, and you ladies absolutely adore these Anne-Marie bat wings. That is because the bat wing really is everybody's friend. On myself, as you can see, it's very, very flattering. So although, and I have a lot of ladies saying, I don't like bat wings, I don't think that they work on me, they're fantastic for just about everybody. So it's got this really beautiful boat neck, which of course is nice and flattering in itself. I'm in the colour black and I'm in the size small, so they do have some room in them, but again, think about what you want to do with them. I would fit probably 3 different sizes. Here is our modelling another colour. For me, it's still fitted enough here that I can do it with my wide legs, but it covers up all of my flabby bits, so I'm happy. So this is me in the bat wing.
And I'm big boobs, no bum, the polar opposite shape and look. It was my friend too. They really are gorgeous pieces, which is why we've left them to last, because this is all we've banged on about all winter.
Oh, and they're £50, and we didn't tell you that. They're 50 quid, which is a bargain.
So ladies, I think we've reached the end, and I think, my God, we have done it in under half an hour. We didn't really think we'd be able to do this. This is the last styling video for about 2 to 3 weeks, because I start buying on Tuesday. We have, however, done lots and lots of reels. So if this video was a bit too fast for you, keep watching us on Instagram and Facebook, because we have done reels for every outfit. Have a fabulous, I'm going to say have a fabulous weekend, but it's only Wednesday.
Sarah's signing off already.
Enjoy the rest of your week, ladies, and we will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Can't see it.
Do you want me to do it?
Where is